Hey, this is Hardball Retro, and today we're going to be playing MicroLeague 2 Baseball, the Enhanced Edition. And this was published in, I believe, late 89, maybe 1990, according to the copyright here. This is a Commodore 64 version, so we're going to be playing this in the Vice emulator. Let's see what else. Now, this one, you'll notice, differs quite a bit from the original MicroLeague graphically. There are some enhanced or additional commands on offense and defense. This one was designed by this PS Consulting and Subway software. You're going to recognize once we get into these screens that it looks awfully familiar, but it doesn't look like MicroLeague, as opposed to MicroLeague Baseball 2 on the IBM PC and perhaps one or two other systems that it was ported to in that same time frame. Those games look and feel pretty much like MicroLeague, the original MicroLeague baseball game, and this one does not. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this particular game, and then we'll play around in MicroLeague 2 on an IBM, the IBM version, for comparison's sake. Anyway, let's get started with this one. Got the main menu coming up here. Let's get past this screen. Okay. Take her out of work mode. We're gonna do play. So I don't have a team disc with this one, so I just have the teams that came with the original disc. So here's the team directory. It's kind of an all-time, World Series team list here. So I was going to play, let's see, we'll do Boston at Mets, 86. So visitors, Red Sox. Home team, Mets. Stadium disc. I don't have the stadium disc, so we only have three choices. Since we're in New York, I'm just going to choose Yankee Stadium here. It doesn't really affect the gameplay at all. I never did purchase the stadium disc, but my assumption is it's whatever stadiums were available during that time frame would have been on that stadium disc. So we're going to do the one-player game. Computer is going to manage the Red Sox. No DH. Let's take a look at the home team lineup. Yes. All right. So as in the game, which this basically mirrors, it's a slight enhancement of pure stat baseball. So you'll kind of recognize the menu options here. You've got the up-down arrow to travel through the top of the screen, top of the lineup. And you've got the spacebar to select who you would want to replace someone with. So I think I'm going to keep the lineup as is for now. I'm not concerned with the it's using the exact lineup. We're not like replaying a specific game, so we'll just go with this lineup. And I think we're probably just going to do Gooden versus Clemens. I believe it's the F1 key. There we go. So F1 advances you to the pitcher's screen. Got Doc Gooden on the mound. Spacebar to toggle through. F1 again to go to the game. All right. And now we have so you've got some advanced options here, which I believe, depending on if you're the home or the visitor, it's like a 1 through 5 is a selector. I'd have to look at the manual, which I don't have, to see what the visiting team uses for the keys. But anyway, mine would be 1 through 5. So if I wanted to do an intentional walk here for some reason, with Wade Boggs up, I believe I would press 1 and then enter. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to select anything on this screen, so I'm just going to do A, which skips this screen, and it should just deliver the pitch. So here we go. Top of the first, 86 Red Sox, 86 Mets, and Wade Boggs batting against Dwight Gooden. All right, grounder to second. Goes over to first. Now, I don't know if you very briefly saw the play-by-play appear up here and then disappear. There might be a way to slow down or affect how quickly that text appears and goes away. Like I said, I don't have the manual with me, so we're just going to try to follow along on screen and see what's going on. Okay, Bill Buckner. There's a ground ball through the hole between first and second. That's a base hit. And Marty Barrett's up. Kind of an interesting lineup choice for the third hitter. Wouldn't have been my decision there, but looks like it came through for him. Base hit center. Buckner not attempting to advance to third. Jim Rice. Flies out to left. Now, as you're going to notice here, the arc of the fly ball, the arc of the throws, animation is poor at best, I would say. There's a drive. That's going to be off the wall. That's a two-bagger. Safe at third. And the Red Sox go up 1-0. Dwight Evans up. So we could implement our intentional walk here, but there are 2 outs. So we're going to try to pitch to him, see what happens. We wind up walking him anyway. All right, bases loaded. Gooden's in trouble here. Rich Gedman up. Here's the pitch. Grounder to first. Oh, gets by Hernandez into the corner. Oh, it's rattling around in the corner. Is he gonna? No. He's gonna stay there. Look at that odd throw to third. All right, 3-0 Boston. Tony Armas. Wrapped down to third base line. Ray Knight throws it over to first, and that's the third out of the inning. And 3-0 Boston as the Mets come to bat. Dykstra. So we do have some choices here. Bunt for a hit would be an option, but we're down by 3. Let's just swing away against Clemens, see what happens. Mets. Strikeout. Wally Backman. Oh. Fly out to left. Keith Hernandez. And there's a fly ball. Caught by Evans for the final out. 1-2-3 inning for Clemens. Doc Gooden on the mound. Clemens batting. There's a strikeout. Wade Boggs, the batter. Oh, 2 punch outs in a row. All right, got something going now. Bill Buckner wraps it down to Hernandez. He gloves it and runs to first for the out. All right, Kid Carter, Gary Carter, the batter. And the whiff. All right, Darryl Strawberry wraps one towards left center. Tony Armas makes the catch. Mookie Wilson up. Oh, smacks that one into left center for a base hit. And there's the first knock of the contest for the Mets. Knight versus Clemens. Mookie on first. Let's try hit and run just to demonstrate the old hit and run. So we're going to do 1, enter. He did not run with the pitch. Oh, it's over Jim Rice's head. That looks like a double. And it's 3-1. All right. Well, that worked out for us. Rafael Santana, the batter. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. Throws over to first, and he got him. Spike Owen throws to Buckner. So Mets scratch out a run. It's 3-1. And we're back to Gooden on the mound against Marty Barrett. Grounder to third. Nice diving stop by Knight. Guns it to first, and there's an out. Jim Rice smacks one up the gap. Looks like a single. Yep, he's going to stop at first. Brings up Don Baylor, the DH. Except we're not using a DH, so where is he playing? That's a great question. I thought we said no DH. Well, that's a home run. Okay, interesting. 5-1. I'm not quite sure where he's playing. Let's see. Doc Gooden's getting knocked around in this one. We might have to get the bullpen going here, I think. Yep, there's another hit. Dwight Evans. So I think it was C to get to the lineups here. H for the home team. No batting changes. But we want to get someone warmed up here. I'm going to go with Aguilera, I think. So B? No. W, W, okay. W to warm somebody up. So now you see there's a B next to Aguilera. F1, go back to the game here. Fly ball to right. Did he really drop that? Error by Strawberry. First and second. Ooh, Tony Armas up. Smacks it towards left. Caught. Oh, doubled him off, it looks like. No. That was close. It sure looked like he picked him off second there. All right, 2 outs. Clemens at bat. So if Clemens is batting, there's no DH. So how Don Baylor is in there, I'm still scratching my head because I know I've seen Rice, Evans, and Armas in the lineup. Well, let's do this. Let's look at the box score. I think B. No, I don't want to print it. Boggs, Buckner, Barrett, Rice, Baylor, Evans, Gedman, Armas, Clemens. All right, so somehow Spike Owen is in the lineup, but he's not batting. All right, well, that's just another fun glitch in this particular game. Alrighty, let's get out of this. Okay, back to the ball game. All right, well, that makes 0 sense, but there you go. Strikeout. All right, so Gooden. Let's see. At bat Gooden. We're going to bat for Gooden here since we're going to take him out of the game anyway. Change. Home team. We're going to scroll down to Gooden. There. Now, why people that are already in the lineup are listed here, I don't know, because I can actually substitute these guys in. Not going to do that. We're behind by so much. I'm not going to waste a good pinch hitter here, I don't think. I got Hojo, Mazzilli, Heap, Mitchell, Tuffle, Elster, and Hearn. I'm going to say Elster. Position number is pitcher because we're going to replace him anyway. I don't know. Well, let's call him DH, doesn't matter. Okay. F1. What happened to Aguilera warming up? Don't see him warming up. W, there we go. F1. All right, got Elster batting against Clemens. Wraps it to center. Looks like Armas makes the catch. All right, Dykstra. Wraps it to center field. Armas on the run. He gets there, makes the catch. Looked exactly like the previous play. Okay, Wally Backman. Slices it to left. For out number 3. All right, now this still says that Gooden is the pitcher. I'm going to change that. Not here though. We're going to go to the next screen. There we go. Toggle down to Aguilera. Press enter. Now he has the star next to him. That means he should be in the ball game. F1 to get out of there. And yes, Aguilera pitching to Boggs. Here we go. And he gives up a walk to Wade Boggs leading off. Not what we're looking for here. Bill Buckner's the batter. Grounder to second. Throws to first. Boggs advances. Marty Barrett. Up the middle. Center fielder makes the catch. Dykstra fires it back in, but not in time. Okay, got runner on second, 2 outs. Jim Rice the batter. Smacks that one up the gap. Mookie comes over, grabs it. 6-1 Boston. Don Baylor's up. And he walks in. Grounded down to third. Gets past Ray Knight. Didn't even move for it. That's rattling around in the corner. That's a 2-base hit. Another run comes in. 7-1. Rich Gedman up. Second and third. There's a drive. Right fielder going back, not getting there in time. 2-run double for Gedman, and it's 9-1. We're getting blown out here. All right, looks like Aguilera was not the answer. Let's go to the pen. It's really a Rick Anderson type of ball game by now, yes. All right. Grounded to third by Armas. Diving stop by Knight. Fires to first. Got him. All right. Boston scores 4, and they're up 9-1. Gonna go to the pen here. Rick Anderson's in. Okay. Keith Hernandez, the batter, against Clemens. All right. Smacks that one to right. Caught by Dewey Evans. Gary Carter. There's a drive to left. Caught by Jim Rice. 2 outs. Darryl Strawberry. There's a whiff. 9-1. Top of 5. Rick Anderson on the mound. Drive to left field. Mookie. Okay, 1 down. Wade Boggs the batter. Draws a walk. Okay, Buckner up the middle, the second. Throws to the shortstop for 1, over to first. Double play. Mookie Wilson batting against Clemens. Grounder up the middle. Marty Barrett over to Buckner. Ray Knight smacks one to center, left field. You try following the ball and you'll be fooled. Rafael Santana. There's a base knock. He'll settle in at first base. Yeah, Rick Anderson up. Gonna go to the bench here. We're gonna bat for Anderson with, let's say, Mazzilli, DH. He's not really gonna DH for us. And we're gonna warm up Doug Sisk. Okay. Mazzilli batting from the left side against Clemens. Slaps one to left. Caught. Jim Rice with the grab. And that'll end the inning. Now we got to get Anderson out. Team. Go Doug Sisk. Get everybody into this game, looks like, bullpen-wise. Slow roller to short. Fires to first. Got him. There's one down. Brings up Jim Rice. Slaps that one up the left center field gap. Base hit. Man on. 4. Don Baylor. Baylor's been crushing it this game. Center fielder going for it. And Nails makes the grab. Out in center. Dwight Evans up. Hard hit to left. Mookie back at the warning track. Makes the grab. All right. So Clemens back to the mound. Bottom of 6. Mets with their top of the order. Here comes Dykstra. And again, we're down by 8 runs. We're not going to do anything fancy here other than strike out. Okay. Wally Backman. Grounder to second. Barrett throws to Buckner for the out. It's 2 down already. Keith Hernandez. Okay. Coaxes a 2-out base on balls. Gary Carter strolls to the dish. And the whiff. So Clemens is through 6, 3 hits allowed. Doug Sisk still on the mound. Let's get somebody warming up at least here. Let's get I guess we'll get McDowell up so he can throw multiple innings. W F1. Okay. Go. Yeah, there's a punch out. All right. Armis smacks it to left. Mookie. He's on it. Makes the grab. Doug Sisk at bat Clemens. We're going to let Sisk pitch to Clemens here. Oh, Clemens responds with a base hit to left. Look at that. The Rocket Man with a base knock. 2-out hit. Wade Boggs up. That looks like a base hit to center. All right. 2 on, 2 out. Buckner. Buckner wraps it towards in between first and second. Play at the plate. No. Throws into second. 10-1. All right, I guess Sisk is done. McDowell is in. Grounded to short. That should end the inning. Over to first for the out. All right. Well, Boston puts another one up on the board, and it's 10-1. Red Sox. Strawberry with the whiff. Mookie Wilson. Grounder to short. Out at first. Very nice. Smacks one up the gap left. There's a base hit. 2-out hit. Rafael Santana. Here's an opportunity to pinch hit, right? So why not? Down by 9 anyway. Santana. And let's go with Hojo. Yes. Hojo, and he'll play short. So we don't have to mess with defense later. And McDowell staying in. Johnson's up. Ray Knight on first. And he strikes out. So that didn't matter. All right, so Johnson's at short. McDowell's on the mound. Center fielder coming on, makes the grab. Don Baylor. Struck him out. Dwight Evans. There's a base hit. Boston with 15 hits in the game. Rich Gedman's up. Oh, Buckner diving stop. Scrambles, and he beats him to the bag for the final out of the inning. At bat, Roger McDowell. Looks like it's time for pinch hitter. Alrighty. We will go with Danny Heap. Pitcher, we're going to warm up. Roscoe. Here's Danny Heap facing Clemens, and a strikeout. Doesn't matter who we put up there against Clemens, we're just not getting anything started here. Okay, Nails lines out to center, and Backman. Ground ball, Barrett, Buckner. That ends the inning. We go top of 9. We go new pitcher. Roscoe is in the ball game. Facing Dave Henderson, pinch hitter. Okay, Henderson drives one to right center. Dykstra makes the grab. Spike Owen somehow batting now. There we go. Base hit. Wade Boggs. Lines out to left. Okay, grounder to between first and second. That's a base hit. Billy Buck. Marty Barrett's up. So just as a comparison to Pure Stat, I believe that some of the graphics have been cleaned up a bit, but as I mentioned, still not a fan of the way that the ball, the flight of the ball is confusing on a lot of these hits. So, and another knock against the way this is programmed. Like I said, you can substitute people that are already in the game. You've got a DH when I said that it's not a DH game, and then all of a sudden the shortstop who hasn't batted 3 times just suddenly pops up in the lineup. So we're just some quality control issues with how this game was produced, which you would find back in the original Pure Stat. So again, the kind of a disappointing experience if you've played MicroLeague 1 and then came over to this one and found some of those bugs introduced into the game. But I'll end my rant here, and we'll bat in the bottom of the 9th against Clemens. Somehow still in the game, even though it looked like he was batted for by Spike Owen in the previous inning, but whatever. Keith Hernandez batting. There's drive to right. Oh, and that one clears the wall. There's a round tripper for Hernandez, and it's 10-2. The handful of Mets fans that hung around have something to cheer for, but we're still down by 8 runs, so maybe Clemens is getting tired. Let's see. Gary Carter, the whiff. Looks like Clemens still had something in the tank. Strawberry. Get some wood on it. Grounder between first and second. Strawberry's got some wheels, but he's going to stay put at first. And down by 8, we are not going to run ourselves into an out here. Mookie's going to bat here. Oh, base hits center field. Strawberry holds up. Yeah, we're not going to do anything too fancy here. All right. Knight grounds it to third. Over to second for 1. Over to first. Double play, and that's the ball game. Game over. Final score: Boston 10, Mets 2. And I think we're going to do B for box score. No, we don't want to print it. All right, so what do we have here? We've got Buckner, 3 hits. Evans, 3 hits. And we have four RBIs out of Gedman, 3 by Baylor. Doubles by Baylor. Evans, 2 by Gedman. Homer, Baylor. Strikeouts. No steals, no triples. Okay. 17 hits for Boston. Next screen. Clemens, 9 innings, 7 hits. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. All right. the Mets box score. We had a couple, Wilson and Knight with a pair of hits. Home run by Hernandez, double by Knight. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts, as we said for Clemens. And you'll see here how they have the batting order. All right. Kind of interesting how these guys get mixed in because Johnson batted for Santana. Zilly, Heap, Elster, they all batted towards the bottom. That's fine, but and also looking at the amount of space they have here, they could have put the defensive positions in here. So Gooden got rocked, 3 innings, 5 earned. Rick Anderson with a clean inning. McDowell didn't allow a run. Orozco didn't allow a run. Aguilera got pounded, 1 inning, 4 earned. And Sisk, 1 2/3, 4 hits, only 1 earned. So that's the ball game. 10-2 final. And that's it for today. Like I said, we will play MicroLeague Baseball II on the IBM for comparison. And until then, take care and enjoy.